Here we go. I think we might be ready to rock and roll. Receiving your content. Let's see. All right. I think we're good, finally. There we go. Jesus. Okay, so I don't get to, and it looks like it's super jumpy. Oh no. I feel like it's super jumpy. Is the video jumpy, guys? I feel like it's really jumpy. Can y'all even hear me? Crap. Okay. For those of you that can hear me, I'm going to let's see. I see spinning, so I guess that's a good sign. All right. Yes, things seem to be a little better. What do y'all think? Let me open it up on the watch page and see what it looks like. Yeah, okay. So I think we're in good shape. I think we're good now. What do y'all think? All right, cool. Yeah, lots less lag, and yeah, I think we're good. So that'll teach me to start messing with OBS settings without knowing what the crap I'm doing. How about that? That'll teach you, Drago. Yay. Okay, so we got loads of stuff to talk about today. We've got so many events. I don't even know where to start, guys. Look, so much. So much. They went ham on this anniversary stuff. No, it's still good. Hat's upstairs, and yeah, I'm just kind of feeling not having the hat right now. Awesome. So I did a few tweaks on the stream. I'm hoping it's a little more fluid, and I think the stuff that was giving me problems was the software and hardware encoders from the streaming software. Yeah, so we're going to go over betting. We're going to go over the Auric shop. We're going to certainly do some wheel spins, right? We need us some Edward. We're going to go over the bundle, which I did buy up to the $100 bundle, so I can give you all the rundown on that. Pinnacle Strength, Mightiest Governor, Spoils, all this stuff. So we've got so much to talk about. I'm going to make it a quick stream, so I'm probably going to talk about a few things first. Then I'm going to go into the Wheel of Fortune, and then finally we'll just kind of wrap it up with some bundle stuff and chit chat about what's coming up next. What y'all think about that? All right, so first off, let me welcome everybody to the stream. Skywalker, David Red, Marcos Diaz, Jonathan J23, Sharul Sia, let's see, Vlad, DeJean England, Elpsy. That's a new name for me, or I might have missed you. Yeah, everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, guys. We're going to be doing some spinning, some talking, all that good stuff. Wolf Flame, welcome to the stream. Of course, Skywalker. Yeah. So, let's see. You're betting for AOC. Go win that Osiris. That is the plan, my friend. We have got our first Osiris League Playoffs qualifier on Sunday at 14 UTC. There's a lot of big matches, guys. Look at all these matches. First off, it's insane. These are some star-studded matches. So JWM fighting DSP right off the bat. That's going to be a good quality event. DSP's no pushover. I think they've already beat UCS from what I heard. NCB going up against BBTH. That's a really good. That's a really good fight too. UCS versus Untouchables. That's definitely good. K42 against 96RZ. 96RZ fought a 2.2 or 2.4 billion alliance and won to get here. I think K42 did something similar. I'm not 100% though. Overlords versus K9T. That'll be a good one too because K9T are no pushovers. This is probably the most single lockdown. No offense to anybody that's in zero, but just from a raw power standpoint, you are a billion power difference. Newbie 1 versus Zero Tolerance. I gotta say, just based off the power and knowing what I know about Newbie, you got a tough road to hoe in front of you on that one. But good luck to both teams there. 234 Art of War going up against Newbie 2. That'll be a good fight. I mean, all these are good fights, guys. This is insane. Like, all these are really, really solid fights. We're going up against another alliance that Newbie has. So Newbie has 3 friggin' alliances in this Ark of Osiris League playoffs. It's insane how powerful that kingdom is. I know 93 has at least 2 as well. There's IKM against TX46. That'll be a good fight. Keyboard Warriors against Hong Kong Legends. Another good fight. HK Revolutionary against Elite Pokemon. That's a very solid match. War Z versus C9N. That'll be a good match. A lot of stuff's pretty much evenly placed. 93 against Golden Throne. That's probably another match that's going to go pretty obviously one way. Murder Inc. versus 1163 Osiris team. That's interesting. And, of course, to finish us off, the 19 UTC match, which is going to be an excellent one. White Tigers versus Legends Gaming. I very much look forward to seeing and casting that one. That's going to be nice. 5-3 Edward now, hoping to get 5-5 these spins and start using them. That sounds like a plan, man. Finally found me a new kingdom, and I placed my bet on y'all. Wolf Flame, well, I'll try and make sure that to help you with your bet and get you some extra coins. Angry Birds, yes, I will definitely be doing the bundle disclosure. In fact, I may start off with that. Is there a way to know the whole tree of matchups so I don't select someone that face each other? Yeah, so if you go to the schedule, when you click it, everybody in these groups here fights each other over the next 3 weeks. So right now, round 1, you see at the bottom where it says JWM versus DSP on Group G, and then HKL versus KW61. Then the next round, it'll be JWM versus either HKL or KW61, and then DSP versus the other one, whichever one isn't picked. And then finally, it'll be the third one. So all 4 of these alliances will fight each other over the next 3 weeks. The way it works is, if you didn't read the rules, this 3-week period coming up, these next 3 weeks of Osiris League are a placement into the round of 16. So each group will send 2. They'll send 2 alliances from each group to go into the round of 16 because there's 8 groups times 2. Basic mathematics into 16. So once we get into the 16, we're in the Sweet 16. Then we're going to the Elite 8. Then we're going to the Final 4. Then we've got the final. So that is the championship. That's the whole hill of beans. It's going to be amazing, guys. You've done some research on your opponent yet? David Red, basic stuff. I know that they are in the same kingdom as Newbie. They're not Newbie 1 or 2. That's basically the extent of my research. Once you get here, guys, and if you're over 2 billion power, matchmaking power in the Osiris League, you all pretty much got the same amount of troops. Like, everybody's got maxed out T5s. Everybody's got all T5s in all their armies for the most part. There are some few exceptions, but once you're over 2 billion power, it's basically even from a troop standpoint. The strategy is really what comes into play here, and I think that's why Osiris League is just going to be so amazing. This is going to be the best part of the game, guys. I'm just going to be honest with you. Osiris League is going to be the best part of this game. Kingdom versus Kingdom is awesome. It's a lot of fun. Tons of battles and everything, and dead troops everywhere, and rivalries and strategies and all that good stuff. And there's a lot to be said about somebody who's really good at fighting open field and maneuvering in the open field and utilizing the battlefield to its strategies, battlefield to its best. But Osiris League is really going to be the cream of the crop for this game. I'm calling it right now. Mr. Chu, of course we're casting Osiris. That's what we do. We bring you guys Osiris content every week. And yeah, I will definitely be at least recording my my match on Sunday, and I will bring it to you guys as well, because it's going to be a good one. Rod Mahay, I definitely would say bet on us. We believe very much in our skills. Also just saw your Edward vid. If 3 Edward swarms a rally, can a rally ever regen rage to trigger their active? Sounds OP, and enemy will never use active skill. No, so that won't be how it works, but it will definitely slow it down. So if it works the way it's described in the battle log, first off, if you got 3 rallies going against another rally, that's, kudos to you, buddy. But even so, they will regenerate rage faster than Edward will be able to reset their skills. Yash. All right, so that's Osiris League. It's coming, guys. This is going to be the next best thing for you to do. And more importantly, it's coming next week, and it's for 7 weeks. So you're going to have 7 straight weeks of happy fun time with all of us bringing you live content, and it's going to be a blast. It's going to be an absolute blast. Mightiest Governor, just to show you, I placed 10th. I used so many speed ups, it's insane, but some folks went ham on Tamiris here. And sure enough, your boy is 10th. I did what I could. I did what I could to make that happen. Oh, let me show you the bundle. All right. So let's talk about the bundle. Let's give you what you're going to get in the bundle for the anniversary event. The anniversary event bundles are here, and I got to tell you, so far, I'm saving the last 3 chests for the recharge event that we've also got. There's so many events going on, man. It's insane. It is insane what we've got going on. So here's the first one. This is the $4.99 purchase for the anniversary bundle. Which shop, Jetfire? Are you talking about Osiris League shop, or are you talking about the Auric shop? Because the Auric shop is open right now. Mr. Chu, welcome to the stream, bud. No problem, Yash. Sharul, hope you cover the Osiris and your KVK. We are doing that right now. We do that all the time. So, yeah, this is the first one, $4.99. You get 1,000 gems, your standard stuff, your gems, your chest, your VIP points. You're getting 10 hours of speed ups, 20 pieces of cake, which is good because that's basically one universal legendary sculpture. 20 more burning candles, which are also awesome. Level 2 pick 1 resource chest, which is also good, which escalates, and I'll show you what that looks like. The gemmed crown avatar frame, I've already got it on. You should see it at the top. Holy crap, that is way behind. Yep. So you should see it at the top, and right there, top left. It's pretty sweet. Domerkin, welcome to the stream, bud. I'm doing well. Yeah, Jetfire, it's going to be opening back up. I'd imagine, I thought it would open up in the middle of the transition. I thought it would be between the qualifiers and the playoffs, but I guess not. I guess they'll open it up closer to the end or at the end would be my guess. 148 hype. Yeah, let's go. Marcos Diaz, what 5111 legendary commanders would you recommend? Well, I mean, 5111. Any infantry 5111's good. So Richard or Charles are both really good. I mean, they're all really good, 5111, but for them to be really good, Marcos, you got to max at least one. You got to start maxing some of these guys. But 5111 Richard's really good if you want to put him as a second to somebody and get some good heals going. That would work. La Ahatine Gaming. So we were locked from LK Zone 2 for about 20 days by another kingdom. Yikes. But now we are at the gates of that kingdom. Took a lot of units, though. That's how karma works in Rock. Well, that's how hard work and battles go in Rock, too. Good job for breaking out. Yeah, Domer, can I agree? Richard is the way to go. Okay, so let's go back to the bundles. So I got this avatar frame. It looks really sweet, especially with my avatar for the channel. So it looks really sweet. The next one is the $9.99 version. That gets you your standard, again, 2,200 gems, VIP points, some more universal speed ups, which is always good again, and more pick one level 2 resource chests, and then more cake and candles. So that's really good too. The $20 one, 4,600 gems standard, VIP point standard, more cake and more burning candles. So 40 of each this time, and then tons of universal speed ups, which I wish I had yesterday so that I could have trained more during the Mightiest Governor event, but you know, that's here nor there. Then it jumps up to the level 3 pick one, which is even better. These ones, I believe, would give you, I want to say 150,000 or 250,000. I'll have to check. I can't remember off the top of my head. Then finally, this is the $50 one. This gives you 12,000 gems, another chest, more VIP points, 80 and 80 now for the burning candles, and a ton more universal speed ups. 90 hours is definitely really good for a $50 bundle. Then another 60 hours for the 60-minute ones. And what is that? Another 20 hours? Yeah. And then 86 more level 4 pick one resource chests. Very nice. Very, very nice. Jeff, we're touching the Zig for rewards and wiping out 2 Kingdoms North. That sounds like a plan. Sharul Sia. Drago, do you think I should spend gems to get cream cake for legendary sculptures? Well, it depends on what you're doing in the game. If you've got most of your castle done, your watchtower done, you know, getting your troop count really nice looking, that kind of thing, then yeah, go for it. Go ahead and put some gems into, or put some money into the gem, or money into the bundle here, or put gems into the event that gives you those cakes, and go for it, man. I mean, it's hard to get legendary gems in this game, or legendary sculptures in this game, guys. You've got to get them however you can, but within your budget. Don't go ham. Don't go crazy. If you don't have the money, you don't have the money. It's okay. If you don't feel like you can contribute with what you're doing, go take a look at my roles guide that I just put together late last week. That'll give you exactly what you should be doing for your alliance and for your kingdom during battles. And there's a role for everybody. Don't worry. Do you know how long it will take between Season 1 and Season 2? Well, I do, because we just went through it. So it's about a month and a half, roughly. A month and a half, Jinzo. Radtick, I've got multiple YSG talent builds up on my Discord and the Commander Tree chat. Cry is how? Hi Drago, we just got a YSG wheel here and I maxed the first skill. Sadly, don't have the funding for any more spins right now, but who can I pair him with? YSG's got quite a few pairings because he's a good universal commander. If you're going free to play, well, not free to play, but you know what I mean, like not putting a whole lot in, like you just said. Herman is a good secondary or primary. Herman primary, YSG secondary, or YSG primary, Herman secondary. Depends on which one has the higher level. And then basically any archer commander will pair really nicely with him. Osmond's a good pairing. If you have Alex, Alex is also a good pairing, a very good pairing. All right, so that's the bundles. Let's talk. Let's talk about the Auric shop. Well, first off, what's this? I'll take this. Let's talk about the Auric shop, guys. Let's talk about league betting. Let's see. Marcos Diaz, would you recommend 5555? So Max Sun Tzu and 5112 Richard, and Max Scipio with 5111 Charles, or Charles with Richard and Sun Tzu with Scipio. Second one. So Charles with Richard, Sun Tzu primary, Scipio secondary. Just make sure the primary in each one of those is max level, or as high level as you can get. Sharul, all right, thanks for the advice. You're very welcome. Jiao, hey Dragothian, would you use as a garrison a 3321 Richard? I'm so sorry. That is 3321 with Max Yulji, or instead Max Yulji with 551 Sun Tzu. Depends on how many troops you have. To be honest with you, without your Richard being max first skill, I would actually go with Sun Tzu primary and Max Yulji second on that setup. Ace Wesley, how's your KBK going? It's going well. We are about to get into Kingsland. K50 is locked in their area, and K39 is working on that happening to them too. But everybody's been really good, man. It's not been a hateful KBK. How about that? Everybody's throwing respect around. It's all good. There's a few bad eggs in there every now and again, but for the most part, everybody's throwing respect to everybody. I've got K50 people commenting on videos that I put out every day, and it's a good back and forth. There's no hate. There's no hate there on either side. K39, K50, K118. All right, so let's go over the league bets. So I'm saving up the Auric coins, which are these puppies right here, because this is what you use to wager on the Osiris League betting. Now, I've got 430 right now. You get them by completing daily and weekly quests. I've completed some of the weeklies already. You can't do one without logging in for 5 days, so that's a thing. But if I make a bet, I'll get another 250, and if I make one purchase in the Auric shop, I'll get another 250. So I could technically do both of those right now, which I probably will. And then every day you want to be getting these Auric coins for a total of 150 coins a day. So it's a weekly event, and it resets every week after the Osiris League match. Bullet, hello from K16. Thank you very much. Once you get as many coins as you want, then you go over to League Bets, and then you see these coins on each side. You pick your winner, and right now it's just like Vegas, right? When you go to place a bet, you got odds, and right now on the first match, JWM has really, really good odds if you want to place your coins and not necessarily get your best return, but be a safe bet, you know, because again, look at the difference in power, 2.8 versus 2.4. Now again, going back to what I said before, DSP is no pushover. Deadly Sin's Pride is no pushover. I've heard good things about them. And more importantly, once you hit about 2 billion-ish power, that's the cool part about Osiris League. Everything's kind of even. Like you've got 30 players, just like the other team. It's not like you can get swarmed by 5 times the numbers, like a lot of powerful alliances do now, right? And it's not going to be an overwhelming thing. Like you each have the same amount of troops for the most part, and some may have to heal and some not, but that's the game. And it's going to come down to strategy. It's going to come down to strategy, control the field, control the arc. That's going to be the name of the game. And an alliance that's been used to necessarily just control A moving across the map and attack moving, versus alliances that have had to use strategy throughout the way to get here, you're going to start seeing a difference in the Osiris League playoffs for teams like that, because at the end of the day, most of these teams are relatively even from a power standpoint when it comes to all 30 are T5. All T5 have at least 3 to 5 marches that are all T5. Some have obviously multiple more than that. So Nassim, for older alliances will win league as they got more better commanders. That's definitely a point to bring up. I mean, the older alliances may not, or yeah, the newer alliances that are in the newer kingdoms, like 200 plus, may not necessarily have as good of commanders. Now, I will say from what I've seen in Osiris League, if you're going up against a kingdom that doesn't have Genghis or doesn't have Saladin or doesn't have Edward or whatever, I have seen them remove him from the battlefield, so you can't use him. I'm not sure if that's what's going to happen here, but who knows? Abolish Valor. I went in large bets on 96, K9T, and 234A. Well, those are all solid alliances, so that's a good bet to put in. I personally am going to do things a little different with my bet. I'm a risk taker, and more importantly, I want to make sure that if I'm going to put some bets down, that I win big. Because honestly, guys, if you look at the shop, first off, this is kind of cool, but it's eye candy. It doesn't really do a whole lot other than sit in your city and look cool, which is always a thing too. There's nothing wrong with that. Then you got the legendary sculptures, but there's 5. There's 5 of them. That's 7,500 coins. The belle of the ball here, guys, the belle of the ball, this entire Auric shop, are these guys. Now, I need to figure out if it's a fragment or if it's the actual blueprint. Does anybody know that yet? Because if it's the actual blueprint, first off, why do they have 100? But second off, that's cheap. For 100 coins, you get a blueprint, a full blueprint you can craft. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oster, welcome to the stream. Alhoa, are you guys letting 93 take the Ziggurat, or how's it going? We're not letting them take the Ziggurat. They've earned the Ziggurat, and that was the plan from the beginning. We're all going to tap it so we can get the rewards, but they're going to keep it for the end of the Lost Kingdom so they can get the 50 sculptures. Throw Daily, what I tell you about them Cowboys, Drake. Just get out of here. Just get out of the stream. Nobody wants you here. I kid. I do hate the Cowboys, though. Of course I want you here, but I hate the Cowboys, man. Chiu Liu. Hey, let's see. Hey, I have a question about the first KVK. From what I know, it's against nearby kingdoms from the same continent. Yes, so you have kingdoms 1 through 8, and every 8 kingdoms thereon that for the Lost Kingdom Season 1 will pair up. Then on Season 2, it'll be the winners of those KVKs pairing up in a top-tier frenzy. Some people in our kingdom had been indicating otherwise. They say that the newest update changed it to the kingdoms with similar power. No, it's not similar power necessarily, but it's a combination of the wins, who won their kingdom, who won their Season 1 Lost Kingdom, and a combination of power as well. But to be honest with you, my kingdom doesn't have, I honestly don't even know why we're still an Imperium kingdom. We really don't have that many T5s. Like maybe 30 or 40 T5s in the entire freaking kingdom. There's alliances that we've gone up against in KVK that have 3 times as many T5 as we do in the entire kingdom. I don't understand. But anyway. Drixon, hey, welcome to the stream, bud. Sarah Hamuni, bet on us, UTB. Untouchables look pretty good. I'm not going to lie. 148 hype again. Jedi Mind, welcome to the stream. Bullet, the blueprints are good. Yeah, I agree. If these are, and you know what? I want to buy one. And I want to buy this one, I believe is the one I want. Isis Sufferance, right? That's the one that gives the Cav attack and health, right? Isis Sufferance. Yep, Cav attack and health. That's winner. But it takes a lot of resources. But, I mean, getting the blueprint is the hardest part. So let's try it, guys. Let's try it. Go to the shop. I want to buy one. There it is. So is it the actual blueprint? Holy crap, it is. It's the full blueprint. These guys are nuts. These guys are nuts. First off, why do you need 100? You don't need 100, you need 5. I mean, are we gonna have 100 cavalry commanders in this game by the time it's all done? Is that what's about to happen? Materials are costly, but you can eventually get enough materials free to play, no problem. It's the blueprints. The blueprints take forever to get. Bullet, it's the full deal, man. Look, right here. It's done. I've got the full blueprint right here. It's nice. Drixon, hi Jet. Congrats on being featured on the channel and training 200 million points in MGE. Yeah, that's crazy, man. We don't need them cowgirls. Go home. That's right. Wallace, you're my guy. You're my guy. Buy one Drago. Let's see. So I did. Yeah. Magmar, thanks for the kudos. If you'd be my sugar dad, sure. I just bought one. It's the blueprint, not a fragment. Goodbye. Best buy. It is the best buy in the Auric shop, hands down. Hands down. It's to help farm the special talents on it. Ooh, that's awesome. Yeah, but I mean, for these kind of resources, I'm not farming anything special talent wise. I mean, the extra 1% attack and 1% health to burn that many resources, that's going to be nuts. I'll definitely buy a few of these, by the way. I'll buy 5 of them. So, weekly quest, I got that. I need to make a league bet, too. Let me make a league bet. Just to give some kudos to my 93 brothers while also getting some value for my coins. I'm going to go with K9T over here. Confirm. So I've got K9T with a 100 coin bet. And it's pretty even. So I feel like I'll get, if they win, I'll get a good return on my investment. That's the point of what I was doing. BBTH, I think they had troops to spare, but to be honest with you, you got FL Forever in there, I'm sure. I'd have to see their roster to know what we're going to see. We're going to see once we see the actual match starting, Sammy, as to who will win. Or not who will win, but how hard it's going to be for them. Andreja, yeah, I actually do think that they did not mean to do that. So for those of you that are watching this, you may want to go ahead and grab a couple of those blueprints, because I don't think they're supposed to be 100 coins. I really don't. I think they're supposed to be like 10,000 coins or 1,000 coins or something, because there's no reason that should only be 100 coins. In fact, now that I've got that one done, I'm going to go ahead and get the other weekly quest. I can't log in for 5 days. I could do those really quick, but that's not a huge deal. I'm going to go buy some more because that's insane. So, Iced Sufferance, I need 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, we're down to 430 again, but I've got 4 full blueprints of Iced Sufferance. That's amazing. Like, I'll trade those 5 legendary sculptures, and this is nice. I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks pretty darn cool. But for 10,000 Auric coins, that's pretty crazy. And Seth's Brutality, I was looking at it, I wasn't very impressed with the stats. So I might get one before they might fix whatever this is, because this is crazy. Let's see. Do the gears stack on both commanders, so primary and secondary? Marcos Diaz, no. Primary only. Primary only. Drixon, forget how cheap the blueprints are. You guys realize how long it will take to get the materials. It won't be as long as you think. I mean, it's going to be a long time, don't get me wrong, but it won't be as long as you think. But again, I'd rather have the... what else are these coins going to go towards? 5 legendary sculptures and some speed ups? I mean, that's... What else am I going to do? Like, I mean, I'd love to have the action point recovery potions, but 200 for 1,000 pot? I'd much rather get something that's very hard to obtain in the game and is luck-based versus 10,000 action points and, what is that, 500,000 XP? I mean, that's nothing. That's nothing compared to those blueprints. Only legendary items give 50% resources back, I think. Okay, that's good to know. Hey, Drago, Will Alicapa was hoping to get YSG wheel, but instead it's Alex. Is he worth spending for? I'm trying to work on YSG. I would put all my universal sculptures into YSG, but Alex is definitely worthwhile to have, man. I pair both of them up. So on the battlefield, it's YSG Alex, and on rallies, it's Alex YSG. And it works really well. The Jean, bet on 400 my kingdom. Which kingdom are you, Dejan? I don't remember. Drixon, I bet everything on JWM because of you, Ryu. Well, that's not going to be a bad bet, man. They're definitely favored to win. Don't do it the betting rounds right now. You won't get a good return on investment unless we lose. Yeah, I agree. That's what I was about to get into, guys. So for my betting, I'm actually going to save up a little bit more. If I was to do a bet, whoops, sorry. If I was to do a bet, I probably actually would put it on, wow, IKM is a underdog, huh? Why is IKM an underdog? I mean, I know that 4-6 gang's good, but wow. If I had to place a bet, though, if I had to place a bet, like a proper bet, I actually feel like, where's it at? I was looking for it and I couldn't find it. This got messed up. I mean, Legion Gaming is not bad. They're not, I mean, they're not White Tigers, but you don't need to be White Tigers from a size standpoint. They still got quality players. And DT50's no pushover, and LG1 just like stomped them, curb stomped them. That might be the way to go. I might actually bet on LG1 just simply because of the return. Like, if I put 400 down, look at the odds that I would get. TX46 is a good play, though. But, dang, man, I would want to maybe go IKM just for the odds. I mean, not to say that they're going to definitely win, but, I mean, I would bet for the odds. I wouldn't bet just because they're going to win, is what I'm saying. Nassim, though, I mean, you need all the stuff. Like, you need legendary, epic, all that. Like, it doesn't make sense. There's no reason it should be 100. I'll tell you that right now. Okay, looks like y'all talking about zeroing some folks, so I'm all about that for you. Guram, Drago, if you put YSG plus Alex, you're using archers, of course. Yeah, whichever commander you're using as primary, use that commander's troops. So YSG primary is archers, Alex primary is infantry. Of course. Let's see. 35 purple cores. Yeah, I mean, it's not that hard to get, guys. I mean, once you get things rolling, you can target 4 different resources to bring up to gold, or bring up to, well, gold too, but bring up to purple and get these things done. Yeah, Jetfire, I think the blueprints are mispriced too. Like, I'd get them while I can because they're going to fix it. They should. And I hope they don't take mine back. Alex should be 5511 before using, right? I mean, Alex should be as maxed out as you can make him, but his 4th skill is really good. I'm sorry, it's his 3rd skill. Hold on. It's his 4th skill. His 4th skill is really good. This is the skill. The attack bonus. 40% attack bonus, man. 40% attack bonus for all troops, not just infantry. That's a big deal. Drixon should be 1k each. It increases left to right, so I believe it's missing a 0. Yeah, I agree. Nick. Drago, can you confirm with the devs that... Oh, where'd your thing go? Oh, confirm with the devs if the Edward's 1st skill is miswrote, he reduces opponent's rage or own rage. Nick, I literally just made a video on it an hour ago. I'd invite you to go check that video out. It's all explained. And I am still talking with him to see where the difference or what's happening with it, but as of right now, it reduces the opponent's rage by 300. LG lost in Lost Kingdom. They probably don't have as much troops. Lou Joseph, actually the opposite. If you lost early in the Lost Kingdom, that means you had tons of time to farm and to train up troops. So you had nothing else to do. Might as well go ahead and train troops up while you're at it. LG1 is fighting a war right now. They'll have less troops than the Tigers since they had time to retrain. Well, I tell you what, knowing from firsthand experience, the Tigers had a bit of a war too. And they lost some troops for sure. In fact, I know a couple folks that lost over 100 million power each for White Tigers. That being said, I think LG1 got locked up pretty early from what I heard. So, yeah, I mean, again, if you're locked up in your own pass and you're not really pushing and making, rallies and things like that, you've got weeks to just pack up troops. Like that's a good thing if you're locked up in the Lost Kingdom and you're focusing on Osiris League, because you're just going to rank up troops nonstop. That's all I would be doing. Magmar says TX46 has a character that's 250 million power. That's awesome. That's awesome. Diego Rojas, hello. Welcome to the stream. AK47, same to you, sir. Welcome to the stream, bud. Low Lander, hello, Drago. Who's better, YSG or Edward? YSG, 100%. YSG is the answer. Domerkin, 250 million players actually hurt your AOO matchup. I'd rather have 380 million T5 players. Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, it depends on how good that 250 million power player is. If it's a good player, then yeah, I would definitely want to make sure I have that player regardless of his power. David Red, most people start using legendaries at 5111, but Alex should be 551 before people start using them, then unlock last two skills. Sure, yeah, that makes sense, David Red. All right, I think we have done most of the explanation of some of the events. Let's start spinning some wheel. What do y'all think? Let's do some wheel. I did the free one. Sorry, I did the free one. I just wanted that red dot to go away, so that's what I did. Oh, I didn't need those. All right, let's spin some wheels while we're chatting. So I need some 8s, guys. I'd like to get some 8s. That's a 1 and a 1. That's good. That's good. Definitely like those speed ups as well. All right, that's not too bad. That's a lot better spin. I definitely need the resources. There's no hurt in that. I just don't want building or tech speed ups. That's it. Everything else on that wheel I will take. Everything else and I won't be upset. And I got a building speed up. There's only 2 things on this wheel I can't use. Drago, in our ARC yesterday, we had a 14-minute rally. Never seen one last that long in ARC before. Yeah, that's actually really long for an ARC battle. That's very long for an ARC battle. It's kind of crazy, actually. All right, not too bad. I'll take that one. That's a good one. Domerkin's correct. Yeah, 5 marches are 5 marches. 5 marches are 5 marches. All right. All right, that's pretty good too. Not getting too many sculptures, but it'll do. It'll do. Come on, 8s. That's right. Come on, 8s. Need some 8s. But again, I will take the training speed ups too. I'm not going to be upset about those. All right, stars. Speed ups, yes. Sculpture, yes. More speed ups, yes. And more stars. All right, that's good too. I'll take these all day. Those are fine. Deathstroke, but he got unlimited troops and probably most commanders maxed. Well, I mean, most players that have been playing the game for a while have a lot of the commanders maxed. Deathstroke, I agree with what you're saying. It's definitely going to save him on healing speed ups, but if you've got healing speed ups, you might as well be a 250 million power player. Because that's really all it is in Osiris League. The more power you have is basically how many healing speed ups you don't have to spend. That's it. Oh, just missed it. Come on, give me some 8s, man. Oh, a stupid tech. Oh, that was a terrible spin. Tech building tech. Oh, that was a waste of 3,000 gems. 3,600 gems. Yeah, three threes back to back to back. That'd be great. So far, I'm just getting tech speed ups. So, oh, building speed ups. They're coming in waves. Stars. Oh, it just does a hard. If you just go in the middle of both of those spins, that'd be great. Ugh. That's good. I'll take that one. I'm not too upset. Yeah, no 8 sculptures yet. Yep, I thought that might have been one of them, but that's not it. Speed ups, gold. 1. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely not one of my luckier spins, guys. Not one of my luckier spins. Still good, though. I'm not going to say that it was a bad spin because I could use pretty much everything I've gotten. There's maybe 5 spins in there that I didn't get something I can use, but yeah, no 8s. That's kind of a bummer. Maybe my next 2 will be better. All right, cool. Now again, if you guys haven't seen the last video I just did earlier today, like an hour and a half ago, need you to go watch that if you're interested in Edward. So they miswrote or are miswriting or something. It's not the way it seems. Like the first skill is not the way it seems. So go watch that and take a peek at it. The rage reduction is not what it says it is. So that's the thing. Let's go 3 a.m. See the dragon till I fall asleep. Thanks for joining me, Ball. Appreciate you. Christian, did I miss your first question? It looks like you're continuing a first question, but I don't see it. Christian, am I supposed to get him as a free-to-play? How? Well, you can farm gems and do the first 10 spins on the wheel and get enough sculptures to make him. Magmar, I'm free to play and I have 5551 Saladin. Very nice. Last skill 310 sculpture, and that is a lot. Do you think I should keep with him or start with another 5551? And who should it be? And Cavs guy. Focus on Genghis. Saladin's good, but I've actually got my Saladin the same thing, 5551, and I don't feel like spending 310 legendary sculptures to get him expertised. His expertise is nice, don't get me wrong. It's a little bit of extra damage factor and a little extra on the healing reduction and the skill damage reduction, which is nice, but not worth 310 sculptures in my opinion, at least not when I've got other commanders to max. So I would go Genghis if you can. Start maxing Genghis alongside of Saladin. That's a really good pairing. It's a very good tanky combination in open field and rally, by the way. Jetfire, yeah, horrible luck. I mean, it wasn't bad. I didn't get any 8s. So, not too upset, but definitely not happy either. Yeah, go watch Jet's report. It's cool. Yes, so that also, yes, and again, thank you, Jetfire, for that report doing the testing so that I could put it on the channel. Angry Birds, how do you heal your troops in Arc? So when you go back to your city, you click it, and there's a little healing scroll. You click that, and then you hit heal. And then you can go back in, and you only use healing speed ups. There's no cost. There's no resource cost when you heal. You're just using healing speed ups. So if you've got the healing speed ups, technically, if you're a T5 player and you've got all your T5 marches on the field, if you have an unlimited amount of healing speed ups or a large chunk of them that you don't need to save, you're effectively a 200 million power player, because that's really the only difference between a 200 million power player and a 90 million power player is the amount of T5s that you have and don't need to heal before the end of the match, or before the match ends. Sharul, can you donate me your epic sculptures? Yes, you can have them. I've got enough to max like 3 of them. Dino Nano, does the 1k gem from surprise bundle added to recharge event? Yes, it does work for the recharge event. When you say surprise bundle, I'm assuming, are you talking about the anniversary bundle? Like, whoops, like this one here? This is the one? Yeah, celebration surprise. Yeah, these go towards the recharge event. So I've done the first 2, and I'm saving the last 3 of these for these 3 chests. So it's all going to work out. His expertise only gives plus 300 damage factor, and that's it. No, Magmar, it also adds 10 extra % to the healing reduction and the skill damage reduction, I believe. Yeah, so instead of it, that reduces target march speed changes from 30 to 50, and the healing effects goes from 40 to 50, the reduction. But yeah, I mean, like I said, it's not, to me, it's not worth 310 sculptures, at least not right now. That's it. Drixon, the amount of speed ups in this new bundle is surprisingly low. I don't know. I don't remember. Let me see if I can find it. System. I just bought Call of the Ancients too. Yeah. All right, so here's Call of the Ancients. You got, this is the $100 bundle. So that's 360 hours plus another, was that 250 minutes? So that's another 3 hours. So 363 hours on Call of the Ancients. And this one has 160, 120, so that is 280, 380, so 380. Yeah, there's more than Call of the Ancients, man. It's pretty good. And they're all universal. You can use them for anything. It's definitely worth it. Definitely worth it, Drixon. Definitely think so. And plus you get level 4 pick 1 resource chest, which is really nice too. And you get the cakes and the candles and all that good stuff. Speaking of which, I think I have some candles to put in. Which one is it? This one. Oh, 123? I would have more than that. I definitely have more than that. I must have used them before I started the stream. I think I did. So let's also go for the... Yes, so we got plenty of these. Do you want to get the anniversary cake? Sure, we want to get the anniversary cake, right? Let's see. Chisco made a video and it's only 1,406 minutes in total. Oh, stacked up all the way? Wow. Gotcha. I mean, compared to the $100 version, it's good, but I guess maybe the 50 and the 20 and the 10s are lower than normal. You have to take into account, though, guys, there's a value to it just being universal speed ups versus it being a typed speed up. So if it's training or if it's healing or building or research, the fact that it's universal gives it more value. But I understand what you're saying. Jeff Fire says it's worth it. Stop hating on my bundles, yo. Yash, I'm done with YSG and Richard Max. Wow, that's awesome. Wondering if I should go for Constantine to use with Barca or enemy rally debuffs for Lost Kingdom and our kingdom. Ethelfled is kind of the go-to for the debuffs department, and you can do Ethelfled Barca in that situation, or Barca Ethelfled, either way. Constantine, if it wasn't for his 4th skill, he would be a really, really solid commander, especially for Garrison. Could you imagine if Constantine was the way he was supposed to be before we figured out the shield problem on the 4th skill with Wu? Ooh, that'd be really good. Drixon says he hates it because he can't buy it. Well, I mean, you know, I don't blame him, man. Colin Tan, hey Drago, are the universal wheels worth spending for a moderate spender? You tend to get more value from the commander-based wheels, Colin. It's not that they're not worth it, because you can still get some good value there, but it is kind of about luck. And if you're a moderate spender, to be honest, I think your money would be better spent into like events like these, or the ones where they say pay 7,000 gems and you unlock the right side of that grid that gives you a ton of good stuff. I think that 7,000 gems gets you the same amount of universal sculptures that a full spin, which is about 40,000 gems on a commander wheel, would get you. So I would just use the wheel to unlock the commanders and then use your money to go after these really special type events with recharge and all that stuff, that's the best way to spend your money. Moderate or otherwise, really. The max pack has 58 days total speed ups. There you go. Can you show the new bundle on what is $100 worth? I just did. Let's do it again. There it is. That's the $100 one. Other holiday bundles have upwards of 100 hours more. This is the 1 year bundle, so I figured it would be busted good. Yeah, well, again, it's universal. Like, I don't think most of them had universals, or if they did, it was like a pick one box kind of thing. And they may have only been 3 hour ones or, you know, something like that. I don't remember the earlier ones. But yeah, I mean, I think that this one's good enough to value what you're getting for your money. It's better than the normal ones, in my opinion. I was expecting it to be the best ever, but it looks the same as the other events, to be honest. Yeah, it's about roughly the same. I like the fact that they're all universal, though. Okay, so we got all that done. We got the wheel done. Let's check the events one more time just to make sure I've explained all the events. We can go to the Pinnacle really quick. I haven't done the Pinnacle yet. That was a gold key, by the way. All right, let's go to the events. Let's just go to top down. Did the wheel. Mightiest Governor talked about that. Osiris League talked about that. Anniversary celebration. You guys know what this is. It's the 5-day event. You do all the stuff within those 5 days. I think it's a total of 6 or 7 days altogether. And then you get this chest, which gives you 100 epic sculptures if you get 100 chests done. And a bunch of other goodies. Lots of XP, by the way. You get a lot of XP that way. Looking for candles and sign of party favors, I believe. Yep. And then sign-in spoils. Let's get those last 20 Sundiak alongside the last 50 ones over here as well. That'd be really good. Party favors again. Oh, I should what I should do. There's a permanent skin here. Yeah, there's the permanent skin, which I think is actually a pretty decent skin. But I've got 2 really good skins too. Let me do the sculptures first, because that's my priority. And I will also do the stars, because I need those stars bad. And I will do the 1 hour speed ups. Those are nice. Yeah, I'll do the speed ups too. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, so those are all very good points. You get 150 cakes on the $100 version. That's basically 150 more hours of speed ups based off of what I'm seeing here. So technically, it's another 450 speed ups if you buy all 3, or 450. I said 450, right? It's getting late. Speaking of which, it is getting late. I may need to wrap this up. Got some talking to do, and then I've got an early day at work tomorrow. Yeah, 7K gems event has more value though. Moflock, I agree. Yep. Abolish, stop being so logical. I just want to hate Lilith. Well, too bad. You came to the wrong place. Let's see. The blasphemy, yo. You didn't finish sculptures. Yeah, I did, didn't I? Well, I don't have enough candles yet. I finished what I got. Once I get more candles, Magmar, I will finish them. Trust me, I need all the sculptures. Cabo, I was kind of hoping for that too. I was a little upset that they didn't have the 7K thing, but I think it's still all working out. Yeah. Pinnacle of Strength. So I'm outside the top 10, and the reward's nice. Don't get me wrong. That Age of Devotion skin, it's infantry health plus 10%. Looks really nice, but I'm not spending like ham to get that. Yeah. We went over everything, guys. I think we went over everything. Shout out to LG from K50, True Warriors, respect for their T5 for being on all the freaking time. Well, I can appreciate that. That's what we do too. You have to. If you're T5 and you're not on, you're not playing, why do you have T5? This doesn't make sense. Florence is 5111 Edward Good with YSG secondary. Okay. But again, any commander that's 5111 will work, but it's not going to be as good as it should be. That's the whole point. All right, guys. I think I'm going to wrap it up here. It's not too long of a stream. I'll answer the last couple questions here, and then we'll go ahead and put a nice bow on this live stream. This is kind of a 2-for-day for you because I was able to do a video earlier and live stream. I saw all this stuff popping up in the wheel, and I know you guys love watching the wheel, so I went ahead and came on and started live streaming it. Yeah, sorry. Just a follow-up question. Isn't Ethelfled only debuffing for 2 seconds, while Constantine is for 5 seconds? That gives 25, 35, 35, 35. Okay, that's a lot of numbers there for those 6 seconds. Yes, it is. There's a few extra seconds on Constantine on his debuff, but if you look at the debuff itself, so Constantine's debuff from a rally perspective, you're reducing the attack, which is nice, and the damage taken for your armies around you is reduced as well for your friendlies. Ethelfled, you have an attack, defense, and health reduction for 2 seconds. So, I mean, to me, you get the attack. I know you lose a few seconds on the attack, but they're also taking extra damage for 2 seconds with this skill procced. And if you can get Ethelfled as a second to a skill-based or a support-based character, the skills will churn up really quick. 10k gems, house theme, worth it. When, I don't know which house theme you are talking about. 10,000 gems? What am I missing? Are you talking about the one in... Are you talking about this one? Joyful Feast? Is that 10,000 gems? Yeah, I guess it is with if you have to buy the cakes. Yeah, I guess so. Well, let's take a look at it really quick. I think it's an infantry skin, right? I like infantry skins. Joyful Feast. Yeah, infantry defense 5%, cav defense 5% negative. Yes, if you're an infantry civilization or an infantry commander, governor, and you don't have this guy here, then yes, that's a very good skin. Very good skin. And definitely worth it. Yash, no problem, man. No problem. And again, you're not bad using Constantine. I mean, I've got Constantine 5511, and I use him to debuff and buff. But Ethelfled having negative 30% to every stat basically is kind of a big deal. That's why it's only 2% or 2 seconds, because it's so strong. You just need, and just imagine if you cycle Ethelfleds. So you've got Ethelfled for 2 seconds, and then 2 seconds later you've got another Ethelfled hitting, and then another Ethelfled hitting. You can constantly keep that debuff going nonstop. Requires some coordination, but it's doable. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thanks again for joining me. I appreciate you all so very much. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed all the content that's been pumping out lately. I've been really having a great time doing it for you. And like I said in previous streams and in previous videos, tons of stuff coming to you guys on this channel, all the other sponsored content creators' channels as well. We've got Osiris League coming up. We've got the end of KBK. We've got loads of different things happening in the game alongside of tons of other things. So really happy to bring these things to you. Drixon, if you want to go ahead and message me on Discord with that question, I'll be happy to answer it. With that being said, I'm going to sign out. Cheers. Have a good one. Take care. I'll see y'all next time.